Welcome to 5 Minutes VHDL Podcast, the podcast where we talk about VHDL and hardware design. Okay, let's take a little break to understand how to simulate our VHDL design. If you go on the Telegram channel, in the first picture you can see the ModelSim user interface. Why ModelSim user interface? In this case, of course, we are supposing to use ModelSim. ModelSim is one of the largest used VHDL simulator in the world. If you download the web edition of the Intel Altera Quartus suite, you can use ModelSim for free if you use a low-end FPGA. If you need to simulate VHDL, RTL VHDL, you can use it without any problem. If you have to use Xilinx FPGA, you can use Vivado suite. So if you go on the Telegram channel, you can see the first picture where I put the ModelSim user interface. Okay, in the user interface, you can see the menu, and in order to simulate VHDL, we need first to select the simulation folder. I mean, you have to select where you want to create your work folder where you have to compile your VHDL file, and then the simulator create the simulation database so the software can simulate your VHDL design. So select the simulation folder. Generally, you should have a folder where you put all your RTL file and a folder where you put all your test bench file. Don't put your test bench file inside your VHDL RTL design file. A good rule is to left these files in two separate folders. In the root of these two folders, you have to create a working folder where you compile your VHDL file. So ModelSim create a database for the simulation. ModelSim also allow the user to use his project file. I prefer to set up a simulation with a simulation script. This is the best way to understand all the simulation steps and to act with simulation flow. So, to create the working folder and map the library, just write vlib in the transcript windows. In the second picture, you can see the step you have to do to set up the simulation. So, open up ModelSim. In the menu file, select the folder, change directory, and create and map the new working library. Just writing vlib space work. You can use a different name, but work is a standardized name for the working folder. So if you don't need to do exoteric things, you can use this name. So the simulation step is on the third picture. You have to set the simulation folder. If the work exists, just compile file and start simulation. To compile file, you can use vcom command. To start the simulation, vsim. You don't need to remember the command because you can use the menu compile and select the file you have to compile. And then at the end, you select the menu simulate, select the architecture you want to simulate of your test bench, and start the simulation. All these steps are echoed on the transcript windows, so you can select and copy all the command into an empty text file. Just save it with an extension .do or .tcl. In this case, you can run this script using the run script feature. To run a script, just go to the Tools menu and select run TCL script. This is an overview on how to set up a simulation with ModelSim. If you go on the episode description, you will find a link to my free courses where you can find a course where you can see how to set up the ModelSim simulation and how to simulate VHDL design. So for now it's enough. Remember to subscribe the Telegram channel, and if you want to leave a review on iTunes, I will appreciate it. See you on the next episode, and ciao.